Hey everyone, it's me Jibbo, and this is the Backyard Sports Center, and I'm going to be showing you a Backyard Football Online League match here between Charguyder and Saystafe, two highly ranked Backyard Football Online League coaches. And we're going to get right into this. We're going to have Saystafe as the Wombats, and then we have the Bengals as Charguyder. We're going to see a kickoff here. Saystafe's going to choose to kick off to the corner, maybe try and get it out of bounds. A great kick, and right into the corner, off of Dante's head there a little bit, but he's going to just take this out. Opting to run out of bounds to avoid any chance of a fumble there. Saystafe's looking through their playbook. In Backyard Football Online play, you can design your own playbooks, and you're limited to 12 plays. So the plays that you bring into the game are what you have for the matchup. And a lot of prep goes into these matchups for coaches. So if you know the other team's tendency, you might switch your playbook, or you know a certain player they have that would make it difficult for you. But right away, we have Jerry Rice on a deep out route. Just beats Steve Young and scores a touchdown here early. First game, first play there from the Bengals, and Charguyder takes the lead as Jerry Rice writes into the record book there. So that was just it was a go route from Jerry, but then Dante threw it off to the sideline, and Jerry made the adjustment. If you don't lock up Jerry like that, Sydney just did early, then he's going to just beat you all day long. Stephanie, though, finds a little bit of space in the middle of the end zone. Dante with the passing touchdown. Dante is considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league. With his speed is very good, and he's got decent passing. We got Keisha here with the kickoff return. Keisha has the best break tackle stat in the league, which is very helpful for just getting past the defense. There's only 5 players on defense, so if one or two of them miss, that is basically the entire team. That usually leads to a big game. Wombats have Keisha at quarterback. That's like a running offense type there. It looks like they ran a little draw play there. They were trying to run the option. Saystafe has Steve Young at running back and Keisha at quarterback. So the idea is to hand it off and then have Keisha go block. It hasn't been working, though. The play choices from Charguyder are doing pretty good. So 3rd down and 29. Desperation here. It's illegal to throw the ball off screen, so it's tough to get these really deep passes. Sydney with the deep out gets tackled by Jerry, though. Jerry's a pretty decent tackler, pretty good defensive player. 4th and 10. Gonna see him go for it here. That's not too uncommon. 10 yards is pretty tough. That's a little bit more than you'd want. So we'll see what they end up doing here. They're gonna seems to be staying back in zones, opting to cover with Del Vecchio instead of chase Keisha, and Keisha's gonna run it for the first down. On the sand, it's a little slower, so you get a little bit more time here to decide what to do, as opposed to like a Dimitri Dome, which is a turf field where everything goes much faster. Continuing with the run, a running formation, but switches out to just like verticals downfield, spreading out the field, and Dante gets the tackle, but not without a big gain here. 2nd and 1. Going for the smash mouth play here, just probably trying to get this first down. Yeah, there's Keisha just breaking tackles right up the middle, and that's a touchdown. A long drive here from Saystafe gets this one into the end zone, and they have a chance to tie it up here for this extra point. Extra points are probably like 80% converted in this league. So there's really rarely you're going to want to kick an extra point. So the 2-point conversion is very consistent, because in this game short passes just are more likely to be caught by your players. That one's passed to Jerry Rice, though. Dimitri couldn't find any space. He's a little too slow. And now it's a little cat and mouse game to Keisha. And Jerry, and I think Keisha's going to win that every time. So 6-8, they did not convert like I thought they would. Dimitri's going to kick this one off again, opting to try and kick it into that corner. And basically a perfect kick again. Jerry makes it out just shy of the 20. We'll see what Charguyder follows up the one-play touchdown with here. Two wide set with one blocker. Looks like there's someone open. Keisha can't guard two people. Stephanie just drops it completely. So I had a great opportunity there for a big gain, but did not execute on that play. He's got to pull over Steve from the top, and Dante was looking to pass but couldn't get rid of it and gets sacked, or maybe a gain of one. Dimitri's a pretty solid defensive lineman, so you can't do you don't get too much time back there. Rolls out one way and just chucks it up to Jerry, and Jerry gets the catch, and Steve misses two tackles, and Jerry's going to score again. I really think Saystafe's going to have to move Steve Young off of Jerry Rice. You almost want to just put someone who's good at body blocking, which is where you run up to the player and just kind of press them, and then they get basically frozen. You want to put someone like that on Jerry, and then maybe you can have speed over the top, but having someone who just you can't go one-on-one with Jerry. You got to either block him or you just have a manual defensive coverage. You can't just let Steve Young cover him. He's not going to be able to stop him. All right, Steve takes it out to the 40. Decent field position here. It was 8 seconds. He's got about 2 plays to try and get into field goal range or score. Going with slant wheel. Really weird formation. The running back is in front of the quarterback. I didn't think that was possible. And perfect for them to get to the 50 with 1 second left. So that's enough time for a field goal kick. If they have Dimitri can kick this. They're gonna move Steve to a different wide receiver position, just to try and get him that streak route. He's the fastest player on their team. I am surprised they're not kicking the field goal. We'll probably see Charguyder do 4 quarters, or quarter drop. Keisha rolls out, and she's got nothing, so we're going to see what he's going to do here. I think he's going to just try and break tackles to try and get to the end zone. I don't think that's going to work. That's halftime. Saystafe is down here to Charguyder. Saystafe is a multi-year champion in the BFOL, so a little bit of an upset going on right now. I'm not entirely surprised, just because I think the Jerry matchup right now, I don't think the Wombats have a good answer for Jerry Rice. And on offense, I think they have sort of a running scheme that hasn't been really working out yet, especially on the sand. It's a little bit slow to run the ball on the sand. They're going for an option play, but does not get the handoff correctly. And they're going to switch up their team a little bit here. 2nd and 20. Still sticking to this Keisha offense. Keisha running offense. Everyone's pretty much covered, but Keisha will run it out for a gain of about 4 or 5. Great defense there. Like the coverage for the Bengals, they have Maria Luna, Dante, and Jerry Rice. That's a very solid coverage team. They don't have a great pass rush, but like the the Wombats can't get anyone open, so I don't know how much they need it. Oh, here we go with a bunch play. So this is a play that if you have a bunch of your own players stacked up together, you're just more likely to make the catch. than the other team. So that's a very common tactic on 3rd and longs, to just bunch everyone up and kind of get this 50-50 pass up. But Sydney did have a little space there, so that was maybe the Bengals could have recognized that trips a little bit earlier and try to disrupt some of their routes. But they did not. So now it's Wombats have a chance to make this 14-15 in 3rd. Keisha's rolling out and just, oh, I see. So I think they ran out of bounds because they quick snapped, possibly. If you snap the ball before the other person too quickly, the game like kind of delays. So I think what happened there is they must have snapped it before the 3-second delay, which is not legal in this league. You have to wait a little bit before you say hike, so the defense has a chance to see what's going on. So now he's doing what I was expecting, which is Keisha to body block Jerry, and now Jerry's stuck in the sand. And now that Charguyder recognizes that, I think they're going to make some adjustments. But I think the Bengals, that's what they got to just focus on. If you shut down Jerry, the rest of the team, offense won't be quite as good. So same thing here. This time Dante runs it out, gets a couple yards, but it is 3rd and long. We'll see what they go to. I think Maria Luna is an okay receiver, but they went to Stephanie there. Almost gets the first down. So 4th and 3. This is very much so a go for it. Down in distance. We'll see what they do. A lot of options here. I mean, Dante's fast, so this makes it really challenging for the defense if they're going to prioritize blocking Steve or getting Dante. And both are going to be open. And they run it out of bounds. Steve misses the tackle. Steve is just, I don't like Steve on defense at all. I would rather have anyone else. He just misses tackles all the time. A good block there by Keisha, kind of disrupts the play and brings up 2nd and long. I think the Wombats are adjusting nicely here, but it might be too little too late. There's 48 seconds left, and they need to make a big stop. No turnovers yet today, which is surprising. This game's usually filled with turnovers. Same idea here. It's very similar play to before, and opts to go for Maria Luna over the middle. A little bit of a soft spot for the defense. For the Wombats over that middle. 44 seconds left. So the Saystafe and the Wombats should have about 20 seconds regardless of what happens here. If they stop them from scoring a touchdown, they might have a little bit of time to get down the field. If the Bengals score a field goal, then they're going to need a touchdown, obviously. But it's 4th down and 1 here, and Charguyder's going to go for it in a hocus-pocus formation. Obviously, it's not hocus-pocus, but opts to blitz with Dimitri, and Sydney plays good coverage there, and it falls incomplete. So now Saystafe has an opportunity to go down the field with 34 seconds left. 3 wide. They're going to run it here. Ooh, throws a missile to Dimitri way past Dimitri's range. That falls incomplete. 2nd and 20. Rolls back, has to throw the comeback route to Steve, but Steve is not there in time. Not a great day passing for the Wombats. I think the slow field is hurting them a little bit. They've got the trips bunch formation, and then they're going to run the opposite side. Dante has missed the tackle, and Keisha's off to the races. She's going to take the lead here with a touchdown run with only a few seconds left. Unbelievable play. That's Keisha's break tackle ability there, and that is what makes her such a threatening quarterback. Uh, I am just shocked. Shocked Dante missed that one, but unbelievable play. So now I don't think there's enough time at all for the Bengals. Really, they would need a little bit of a miracle here to score with 6 seconds left. It's very hard to go all the way down the field. I mean, like, you could just run your own players back, and the time's already out from that kickoff. So Dante does have a little bit of space here, but no, he driven out of bounds, and that is the game. 19-15, Wombats take the win. Saystafe, big victory, comeback, 227 total yards, 93 passing yards, 134 rushing yards. Most of that rushing yards came from that last play. And both teams struggled on third down there, 33% and 0% from the Bengals. So it was good defense. One turnover here from the Wombats. That was in the 2-point conversion, though, so not exactly a turnover. So that's the game from the Backyard Football Online League. This was a top 10 matchup here for both teams. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.